this week I should really focus on reading and my hobbies. And I did something yesterday that I think will contribute to this goal that will benefit me. I bricked my phone. So we no longer have Reddit, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube on the phone. I have to go scan into my doom scroll portal on the fridge to access those. Or if I'm out and about and I forget, my jelly cat can also unlock my phone. Mason asked me yesterday, like, do you really think you're that addicted to the phone? And no, I don't. I feel like I'm pretty responsible with it. My screen time's not like 18 hours or anything, but I feel like some of these apps prevent me from doing the things that I want to do. So I think that barrier will kind of stop me, make me second guess if I really want to get up or if I want to like read or draw or do something else instead. You know what I mean? So that's the focus for this week. See what hobbies and books we can get into without phone being in the way. So with that being said, I did get some good reading done yesterday after I bricked it. I got up to part 2 in Rhythm of War, and this is going very well. I feel like I'm kind of like sinking into the story a bit better than I did with Oathbringer. Is that the third one? I can't remember. I'm like vibing with it a little bit more. So this is good. And I'm so grateful for my husband because he bought the book on Kindle. So I don't have to hold the big old book. I can just keep it on airplane mode and he can still read and I can still read at the same time. So finished part 1. I was telling him last night, like, don't ask me anything that's happened because I don't remember. But when I'm reading it, I'm like in the story, you know what I mean? So this is going. I also finished the Book of Azrael last night. Oh my god. I did not think that I was gonna like it so much because I think I started it 3 separate times and got up to like chapter 3 or 4 3 separate times. And for some reason this one, listening to it on the audiobook and just like struggling through the first few chapters made it so worth it. And it was so good. I cried so hard at the end. I just like stared off into space for like 5 minutes sobbing. So with that being said, I did download the second one immediately and I will start that at some point, I guess. Beyond that, I finished my poncho and I hate it. So we might undo this a 4th time, which is a little bit frustrating, but I ran out of yarn like 10 rows away from being finished with the front panel. So it's either going to be real short in the front or I'd take it all apart and do it all over again. So we'll see what happens there. But this is a fail for the 4th time. But yeah, I guess that's all the updates for now. I will keep you posted on what I end up doing this week without my phone, freed from the shackles of my phone. So come along, let's see what I get into. Back from our park outing. I started Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer and it is pretty good so far. It's very like unsettling and just kind of weird because there's these 4 people that go to like Area X and it's this crazy like locked down, it kind of reminds me of like Antarctica but weirder, where like no one's allowed to go there, but they get the inn to go explore it and everything's just a little odd. So I got about 30 pages into that. I came home and made dinner and now I don't want to look at my poncho. I just don't want to. So I made this. Where's the top? Anyone remember this old guy? This little shirt. It was supposed to be like one of those little half shirts. I didn't like it, so I worked up more of it and I still don't like it. So we're taking it apart and I'm gonna do something else with it. Maybe this will be the poncho because this is a lot of material, and if I knit it, it'll be even more. You always get more yarn out of knitting than crochet. So that's the plan. Maybe try the old pattern with this yarn and see how that fares. So that's what's happening right now. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to get in bed and read. Book to be determined. You'll find out when I do. This is what we have left, which I think is between 2 and 3 balls of cotton yarn. If this cannot make me a poncho, I don't know what will. So we're gonna start this tomorrow, hopefully. And now we get in bed and read. Hello friends, happy Wednesday. I just got back from Hobby Lobby because, believe it or not, I needed more yarn. I almost got my poncho done today. I was gonna do the same knit pattern as I did for the last one that I hated, but crochet works up so much faster. So we did this, but I ran out of yarn and I really only need to do like one more row and then I want to put tassels. So Hobby Lobby haul, I got another yarn, black cotton, to do my one more round and then to make my little tassels. I also, the girl that I got this pattern from, I think her name is Hannah Drapinski. I put her name somewhere here, the tutorial. She also put pony beads on hers and it looked so cute. So I got some like iridescent kind of blue, purple, like an oil slick almost, it looks like, little pony beads to add to the ends. I also got I saw they had these like very cute candle warmers. So I did get a candle warmer for my office. It was $20. Whatever, it makes me happy. And I got a replacement of my favorite candle, clementine and mango. If you're at all into the volcano scent, I think it's by Capri Blue. It's very popular in Anthropology. This is a dupe for it, a lot cheaper, a lot bigger. So I got a replacement of this, and then the only other thing I got was like a total impulse purchase, a traveling watercolor set. I know, I didn't need it. I have like 4 watercolor sets here. Whatever. That's a Hobby Lobby haul. I'm going to get out of my work clothes and try to finish my little poncho. So let's go get this guy done. While I work on finishing this up, I thought it could be fun to talk about how the phone bricking has been going and like the process that I've used. Because it really has helped me this week. Like, my screen time is down an extra hour because I'm not just wasting time on TikTok. And that doesn't even sound like that crazy. But, I don't know, it's been kind of nice. So, I have been using the Focus app. Focus with the Q. Downloaded it, it's totally free. The developer is like real big on keeping it free. Because there are those like, I think what I looked into initially was the brick, which is $60, and it's basically just an NFT tag, you know? So like, I'm paying $60 for that, and we all know how I hate a subscription-based model, and I just feel like that would go there, you know? So this is like a free alternative, and it will stay free, which is kind of cool. So yeah, you download that. You can either get like little NFT tags on Amazon. You can also just use a barcode that you have in your house. Like if I wanted to, we could set it to where the Cafe Bustelo code could unlock my phone. I used a pasta barcode from the pasta we had this week. And like I said, my jelly cat can also unlock it if I'm out and about and want to use Reddit or something. So it's been nice. I don't know. Very good for my brain, I think. So that's all on that. I'm going to keep this going. I will take you along for finishing this guy up. Let's try this on and see how it's looking. Where the hell am I attached? Okay, so here's what we're working with. I think that's, dare I say that's the perfect length. Yeah. And you can also wear it like this. I'm tempted to do one more row so that it looks better at this angle, but then I think it would be too long. So I think this is it. So let's put our tassels and pony beads on. We got the tassels done. The beads are going to take a little while though, because I have to string them all through here and string that through the pony bead. Otherwise it's a little challenging, but it's cute. Dinner tonight is a new one. I feel like I would get this if I was like a very good dog that was about to die. The sweet potato. We got fake beef. We got lentils. We got guacamole and onions and spices. And I did accidentally open the wrong side of the chupacabra seasoning, so it's extra seasoned, but yummy. I recognize it is a little bit late for this, but now that I have all the tassels on and I'm halfway through the first row of beads, I don't know if I like it. Why am I like this? This would be easy enough to fix because I just have to take the tassels off. I'm so torn though, because like, it's cute, I guess. Maybe I should have put like 2 on there because it just looks a little silly with 1. I don't know, man. I wish I could like Control Z, you know? We'll see what happens. We meet again. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I was being dramatic. I do think I don't like how long the tassels are, so I'm going to finish beading it, and then we'll cut all the tassels down. So that's the plan, see how far we can get with the beads tonight. An update, I'm listening to book 2 of the Book of Asriel. I have some Spotify hours left, so we're just getting to it. So hot. I just got back from Costco. We needed litter and oat milk and salmon. I need to cool down. It's too hot. On that note though, I did finish my poncho. I have one little end left to weave in, but she is done. And you know, I cut the tassels to be shorter and I don't mind it so much anymore. So this is done. I was gonna wear it today and it's too hot for it. So we'll have to wait for it to cool down a little bit. Maybe in like the September time frame, we can break this bad guy out. Since I'm doing no phone and that's been going really well, I think I'm going to read this evening. I got a couple more chapters into Rhythm of War, and I think I got like 10 more pages into this before I went to sleep last night. But in the limited amount of time that I have been online, I've been seeing a lot of discourse, a lot of reviews, a lot of good things about this book called The Lowe Job, which I think is kind of like, from what I've seen, it's like a scandal takes place and the person that was involved in the scandal is trying to like come back from that. So I've been looking for it everywhere. I checked the library, I checked Libby and the physical library. It's not on Kindle Unlimited, it's not anywhere, and I'm almost out of Spotify audiobook hours, so I did purchase it. But thankfully, I have a lot of Amazon cashback points, so it's free. So I think I'm gonna start this now. I'll keep you posted with how this guy goes, but it's time to get out of my sweaty clothes and read my book. So let's go. Okay, we're starting with a bang. All right, I am 15% of the way through this guy. I'm really enjoying it. It's really reminding me of, I don't remember what the show was called, but it was with Alexis Nyers, the girl from the Bling Ring, and they had that like little reality TV show for like 6 weeks or something. The one where she's like, Nancy Jo, this is Alexis Nyers calling. I cannot believe you're reporting. You said I wore 6-inch Christian Louboutins to court and you knew I wore my 4-inch brown BB Kid heels. You know the one? We all know the one. So I'm getting those vibes from the family here. And also, I love the use of the word soggy as like you're being kind of cheesy, you're being like a little too genuine, you're being soggy. It is Friday, it is my weekend, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my evening. I want to read, but I feel like my brain is not like in the reading mood. I feel like it does not want to like focus on words. So I think what I'm gonna do is try my new travel painting set. And I'm a little upset because the picture was misleading. There was no paperclip that comes with it. But thankfully, I do have a little binder clip. So, let's test this guy out and see what we can make with him. I'm low-key shocked at how, like, nice these colors are. Like, look at how juicy these four are. They're so pretty. I will say, though, I cannot really differentiate between these two yellows. I almost wish there was another green, but more things to mix with the green, I guess. But let's see what we can do with this. Okay, we got some silly little vegetables. These were so fun. And I've never watercolored a girl before. I don't really like her eyes. Don't look at her face. But I love the watercolor set. It's so good. Hello, it's Monday. I did not film anything over the weekend, but I figured I would come on here and close the weekly vlog out because I finished the low job yesterday and I wanted to update the vlog about that. I really thought it was going to be better, which I feel kind of bad saying, but I don't know. I just thought it was going to be more dynamic, more exciting. I don't know. And it just kind of was okay. It felt disjointed, like every chapter was kind of a new character and it kind of focused on them, which is kind of cool, but I just feel like it wasn't very like cohesive, you know? And I felt like everything was just kind of like surface level and nothing was like too deep. Like crazy stuff was happening, but it just felt kind of flat. I think the most exciting thing about the story was the kind of friend to lover, star-crossed, can't be together thing between Stevie and Charlie Branson. And that was also just kind of like, okay, I guess. I don't know. I really thought it was gonna be better and I am a little bit disappointed in it. But it was okay. I think I ended up giving it just 3 stars because it was just okay. But with that, this is the end of the weekly vlog on a Monday. Very weird, I know. But that is all for this one. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay hydrated, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.